In this video, I'm sitting in a really weird position, but I'm talking to you about some of my power strategy. So one of the things I did while I was also putting in the window in the rear, again, took advantage of some weather, the lovely weather that I got here, to put in this shore power hookup. So this hookup, pretty awesome, just takes a normal 120 volt extension cord plug. So if I'm somewhere that only has an RV hookup, I can get an adapter. So I might likely have one in my van for those scenarios, but I can take a standard extension cord, get it plugged in on the outside of the van, so I don't have to worry about leaving a door cracked or propping a window or something goofy. I can just plug the extension cord right in. On the outside, the port opens and closes, has a flap, and it seals. And then the one I got specifically has two plugs. Let me hold this differently for you. Two plugs that come out of it. And so one of these plugs, I'm gonna splice the wires directly into my inverter. So again, main reason for having a shore power hookup is that if I'm somewhere that has a plug and I'm not getting great solar, I can charge off of the shore power, or if I need to charge up extra for whatever reason, whether it's not sun or if I have the ability to, might as well make sure my batteries are full. So I can plug in, not have to worry, and then not have to worry about how much power I've got on board. And then my main reason for doing this dual plug is so that while one is directly wired into my inverter at all times, the other, I'm gonna have a surge protector ready to go in the back here. And essentially, I don't necessarily have to use it all the time, but if I am plugged into shore power already, I might as well use that power directly and not go through the rest of my system. Just less taxation going on my inverter, less taxation on my battery system. Just essentially, I think it's gonna make my system last longer. And I don't have to run a separate extension cord to the inside to be able to have that power from some outlet at an RV site or wherever it's at. Again, shore power on the outside, easy to plug into. Don't have to worry about the van doors, windows, etc. not being fully closed. And then I've got one plug that'll be directly into my inverter, which I've got a combo inverter charger. I'll talk about that more in a later video. And then the other will be able to be used by any of my devices. So stay tuned, watch how I put this together. It's a pretty short video, but I think it's pretty cool what I'm getting out of it. Here I'm drilling the circular cutout for the shore hookup, and then I pre-drilled the holes for the screws from the outside of the van. I file and sand the surfaces to prep for paint finishing. Here's the outside of my shore power hookup. The video is pretty short, but the install was pretty simple. Having cut the hole and drilling the pilot holes, at the same time I was cutting out the hole for the rear bunk window. I timed my painting and priming the exposed metal along with that, but again, after that was done, it was a matter of feeding through the cabling that you saw from the inside, drilling in the 3 holes, drilling the screw through those 3 holes, and that's it. So the plug's pretty awesome. It's not super obtrusive from the outside, as you can tell. Pretty sleek enough. Still gives a little bit away, but again, not going for a stealth setup. But yeah, I just pop this open, I plug in a standard extension cord, and I'm good to go. And then on the inside, one of the things I did was add some Silicone 2 sealant on the inside just to be sure that I won't have any leaks. With this being a rubber seal, I'm not too concerned, but I took the extra precautions. And then I even put some adhesive on the screws from the backside to prevent them from being rattled out from the road vibration. So I feel pretty good about this really simple video. Thanks for tuning in, and check out the next one. Stay tuned.